right, so here he is, one of the better offensive takedown guys we have in the UFC, DC. And if anyone is well-equipped to speak to this, it is you. The opponent knows what's coming. At least to this point in the UFC, no one's been able to stop.
He just has to keep him away. Because the moment this guy gets close enough to either grab a leg or make body contact, now you're in trouble. He has a knowledge and an understanding of position from a lifetime of just all grappling, judo, wrestling, sambo. He does it all, and he has just so many ways to get you to the floor. This guy once told me that if you can get your leg, he's going to finish. Because he's going to give you so many things to think about, you will not be able to process and keep up with him, and eventually you're on the mat. It's unbelievable to watch him apply that knowledge to the mixed martial arts fight.
And as the wrestlers say, this is not a guy you want anywhere near your bracket.
No, you don't want him in the bracket.
Well, we probably trot out the term well-rounded in modern-day mixed martial arts more than we should, but this fighter certainly fits the bill.
Oh, 110%. He can do everything inside the octagon. Where he is most comfortable is inside of that 8-sided structure where most men are terrified of being. But for this gentleman, he only wants to be there. When you try to wrestle him, he's able to defend takedowns. If you dare stand and strike with him, he can knock you out. He's got all the tools necessary to become a UFC champion.
His first martial art, mixed martial arts, and that's not always the case. He believes that he should have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Choi is 29. Chung is 33. Choi is 3 inches taller. Chung will have a 2-inch reach advantage. All right, now for the particulars, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. When the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Herb Dean. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 17 wins, 6 losses. He stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Seoul, South Korea, the Korean Zombie, Chan Sung-Jung. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 145 pounds. Fighting out of Busan, South Korea, the Korean Superboy, Do-Ho Choi.
You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, let's make it a fight.
Ready? Ready, fight?
Let's get this one started here. Round 1 is underway, and we've got a striker who is a force to be reckoned with. Tonight, though, he draws a guy who can do a little bit of everything.
And that guy is usually the one that will have the advantage. But we know what a high-level striker is, and this guy is as high-level as we've ever seen in the UFC.
The Korean Zombie gets caught with that punch. Oh, he missed with that right hand. Just out of range with that right hook. Takedown defense holds up. Just misses with a left hook there. That is how you scramble, folks.
Big, powerful punch land. Now he gets back to range.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Huge block there. Nice 1-2 combination there. Under 3 minutes remaining in round one.
Beautiful kick.
Oh, nice jab to the head by Chan Sung Jung. Oh, and there's a takedown attempt. Not a great entry there, DC.
Not a great entry. He showed everything he was going to do. He didn't hide his takedown. You knew from the moment this fight started he was going to go get a shot off. The opponent was ready, and he defended it perfectly. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Well, the Korean Zombie's attempt there is blocked by the opponent. Oh! Head kick. Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, working inside the closed guard now. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. The Korean Zombie gets caught by that blistering elbow. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here, and he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Just out of range with that left hook.
Beautiful leg kick throw.
Well, he continues to find the openings tonight. Beautiful connection with the punch there.
Accuracy at its best.
Again, going back to the jab, just out of range. Round 2 straight ahead. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, let us look back at some of the action from that previous round. DC punches in bunches.
I mean, over and over, he landed that big punch, and every time he landed it, he got the reaction that he was looking for. His opponent really did start to take notice every time he was loading that strike up.
All right, round 2 is now upon us. Pretty competitive first 5 minutes, I thought.
It's exactly what we expected. We expected when we saw it on the match sheet that these two guys were evenly matched. Let's see who really takes control as we go into the second round. Punch over the top. He's gonna try to take him down. There you go.
Oh, massive slam. That'll change the complexion of this one. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. All right, we'll see if he can lock in on the choke. Nicely done. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them full guard.
Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive now here and starting to find himself in the pocket. Timing his shots nicely here, champs.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes.
Double leg takedown attempt here, and that one is true. Nice job there to enter and ultimately plant his opponent on the mat.
Now what does he do? That he's got his best shot off, finish the attack. Where does he go now in the top position?
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Close guard. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on.
High-level grappling should really be entertaining.
His opponent squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound here, DC. He's not just staying busy for the sake of staying busy. These strikes are doing damage.
Oh, yeah. No pity pat to this guy. This guy's trying to land. He's trying to land effective strike.
Ground and pound strike there now. All right, so the takedown's the big storyline in that previous round. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and got to be pretty discouraging to get grounded that many times in one round.
Oh, it's so discouraging because all you want to do is let your offense go, but every time you're getting dragged to the floor constantly. You're starting to get fatigued. He's starting to wear on you. Let's see what type of effect it takes on his offensive approach as the next round starts.
All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 60 seconds on the score.
This is what happens when these very skilled, very match fighters coming together. Nobody has really taken a lead in this fight. Let's see who does it on this next round.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Both fighters throwing heat now. Oh, collar tie. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Lands with the right hand. Just missed with the left there. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Ooh, big shot lands. Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Well, the Korean Zombie's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
Nice kick.
Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Good series of strikes for him there. Staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable.
Big shots being landed on both sides here.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
His opponent in a world of trouble.
Huge level change. They can take it over right over the top with that overhand. Great punch.
Oh, straight right. The Korean Zombie gets hit with a kick here. That one landed flush. Let's see if he can make some adjustments. Oh. How about that shin? Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Man, DC, his hands look good. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy tonight.
He's doing a great job being accurate, but he's also very fast. Look at the hand speed, right?
Just missing on the uppercut there.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Seconds winding down in round 3. How about those 5 minutes? All right, that's the end of 5 minutes. That's the end of the round. You see the cut on his lip, and that thing is only getting worse. Pretty nasty gash at this point in time. You know he's going to need some sutures after the fact. The focus right now, though, keeping his head in the game. Don't think about the cut. You got to think about getting your offense going and shoring up that defense to prevent that cut from getting any worse. All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes.
separate. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Three minutes remain in the round. Trying to establish that jab once again. All right, single collar tie now.
Nice.
Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Punch coming, it's blocked. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out. Strong outside leg kick.
That one is going to end the fight. Oh, nice right hand.
The Korean Zombie's lower jaw very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to strike.
What a great timing on that double leg. Yeah, he's looking for that choke to the right. Oh, he's got the choke.
And he's out. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. All right, so there is the horn. At times in that previous round, I didn't think we'd get here after that head kick nearly had him out of there.
It was a good round leading up to that. But when you take a head kick like that, when your opponent gets your entire body into that kick, usually the night's over. Very tough to still be standing, but he can't take many more like that.
You ready to fight? Ready.
We have arrived at this fifth and final round.
Serve him up. Go get him.
Back to the feet.
What a punch. Oh, nice.
Well, there's a takedown attempt. No. Oh!
He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish right now.
Thunderous leg kick. Oh, nice job to prevent the takedown and scramble to his feet. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by Choi. Clipped him with the right hand there. Oh, heavy leg kick. Now goes in and secures the takedown. Under 3 minutes now to go, round 5. Chung gets back up again. Nice. He's out.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up. And that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill to get the job done.
All right, with that, the official decision is in. We go to the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 15 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout.
He spoke it into existence. He said over and over to anyone that'll listen, I am going to knock this man out. He did it in an even more impressive fashion than he ever could have imagined.